um, I'm sorry. It's hard to do this with a straight face. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Um, I just want to give you an update on that guy versus the moon. um, Now, I still haven't been able to 100% figure out if he's backed out yet or not. I just haven't. Now, it's obvious if you're going to be shown something that you didn't know before, you're not going to understand it until you actually see it. I'm going to give him that. But this this is great. This is great. That guy just brought out another video, and I was laughing so hard. I mean, literally, my side was hurting. It really was because I mean, I'm still trying to get my chest back together here. The That guy, he seems to think that when you are on the day side of the moon in a above diagram, you're always in the noon spot apparently, or at least always looking directly at the sun. One of those two. What up, Sean? I haven't watched your new video yet. Anybody who didn't notice, Sean's got a new video out doing another moonlight temperature thing. I just got back to my computer. I haven't watched it yet, but everybody make sure you go over and watch that because Sean has a little bit more patience than I do on some of those things, and so I'm sure it's awesome. Uh, so anyway, let me show you this because this is all that was really in his video. Not Sean's video. I'm talking about that guy's video. Hold on a second here. What am I? Where's that scene? There we go. Right screen. And that. Sorry, guys. I'm still not a professional at this. And transition. There we go. Okay. This is the screen cap. This is the screen cap from his video. And it's 10 minutes long. If you really want a good laugh, by all means watch it, but honestly I don't think he needs the views. Okay. Now according to him, according to this diagram, and this is funny. Now, I'm a person who would bitch about scale and all this other stuff, but I don't really care at this point. Um he says that according to this, you would never see a 90% moon. The most you would ever see is a quarter moon. Which actually, this is actually half. This would actually be half moon. What? I've said this to him probably about at least a dozen times now. That we have a 180-degree field of view from horizon to horizon, no matter where you're standing on the Earth. Minus terrain, of course, if you have some terrain features like mountains and shit. But this is great. So he is of the opinion, and I believe he called this fifth grade science or fifth grade math or something like that. I don't know. I don't really care. What do you call it? He thinks that the most you would ever see during the daytime would be right here at dawn or right here at dusk. Actually, now that I look at it, if this is this could be looking up from the south, or I'll give it that. But seeing that the Earth, if this was the North Pole, then this would actually be 6 a.m. This would be 6 p.m. He's got those backwards, but I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. At this point, he thinks that right at dusk, the most that you would ever see is this moon, right here. This guy right here. That guy broke Sly. Yeah, well, it is hysterical. Oh, and by the way, thanks for everybody who has chimed in on my video yesterday, who have all told me the various other exploits of this I don't know, redneck fabulous flat earther. I just I just Oh wow, yeah, I didn't challenge him. challenging. Well, I'm not gonna bust on people for spelling because I'm not exactly known for it myself. Um, but what homie doesn't realize here is that we have a 180-degree view. Okay, so just because this is the center of the this is the light side doesn't mean we're always standing right here. Okay, I mean it really doesn't. It doesn't mean we're standing right here. Okay, the Earth rotates. We all know this. Okay, and the 180-degree field of view that we have from horizon to horizon. To be honest, to be completely frank, you also have that on flat Earth. So denying that is just absolutely hysterical. Now he tried to twist it on me one time by saying that I said that meant I could see half of the Earth somehow from standing on the Earth. I don't know where he was going with that. Obviously, it's not that. Yeah, no, Sean, I'm going to try not to confuse him with scale, because the funny part is that scale, with the exception of where the sun is, scale is very well, it's pretty unimportant in this particular thing. But when I do my video, and I've already started modeling out my stuff, it's only going to be waiting for my footage. I mean, it's going to be that easy. But figured I'd get a head start on it, and get my graphics together so I have a nice presentation, which I'm positive that dude is not going to upload to his page, nor is he going to accept that I am showing what he asked for, which is demonstrating how you can see a 90% moon in the globe model. Like I said, I don't care if he buys it or not. I'm demonstrating how it works. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of that right now here, that guy. Okay, what I did here, and I'm just using PowerPoint. Now what I did here is I created a neat little, oh wait, where'd my little smiley face go? I had a little smiley face in there. There he is. Alright, I guess that group didn't go together. Hold on a second here. Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Group. Okay, so it is grouped. Fucker. Okay. Anyway, this is the little smiley face guy. This is looking from horizon to horizon over your head, 180 degrees. Okay? Now, when I am at noon, let's say, we'll call it solar noon, right? This is the limitations of what I can see. I can't see down here. I can't see down here. Okay? I can only see here. Okay, given the scale that's here. Obviously, you can see a little bit, but not much. So, if the sun is directly over my head, right, at this particular point, I wouldn't be able to see this moon per this scale, okay? However, the moon on its cycle, this right here would represent about a quarter moon, or a half a moon visualization. Wrong color. Okay. And then, as the moon goes through, as he loves to say, its cycle, now at solar noon, where the moon would be, I would see probably about, now I would probably see about a quarter moon. Okay, and then this would be new moon, because you wouldn't be able to see it, because it's going to be pretty much in the same direction as the sun, and then so on and so forth. Now, this is pretty much the end of his understanding of how all of this works, because apparently he seems to think that when it's at dawn, this arc doesn't change, or at dusk, per his model, this arc doesn't change. This is what he's this is basically you laying on the ground. Okay. So let me tell you where you're getting all this wrong, and I'm still going to do my video. I don't care if you back out of the challenge, like everybody knows that you will, or at least everybody has predicted that you will, and I'm kind of, given this video, I'm kind of inclined to agree with them. what you don't realize is that when when the Earth is rotating, up is still up, meaning up is away from the center of the Earth. So when I'm standing here, and let's just I just want to try this here. Even the scale that you used here, ready? Let's go ahead and draw out the sun lines. Okay, now this is at the scale you used. This is not the scale of of the globe. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do that. We're going to do umbra and penumbra. Okay, so like that. And then like that. I'll make these bolder here in a second. I'm just drawing the lines out first. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Remember, he called this 5th grade science or 5th grade math or whatever he called it. I don't care anymore. Let's see. Let's increase the weight just so you can see them a little bit better, and we'll turn them yellow just for good measure. Now, obviously, this is the umbra. It means it would be dark. This is the penumbra, which means this would be partially dark. And then, obviously, this is in light. Okay? Now, if I'm standing here right at dawn and or dusk, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Now, I'm trying to get this as good as I can here. Now, he claimed, I haven't verified this number yet, but he claimed that the relationship between the individual, the sun and the moon, has to be 130 degrees in order for you to see a 90% moon. I haven't checked that number yet, but, you know, it sounds about right. And so let's go ahead and find out exactly how far 130 degrees is. So hold on a second. I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to lock the aspect ratio. See how you do that, Chris Berry? You know, this isn't called stretching or skewing. This is called scaling. Sorry, that was a different video I'm working on. And let's see here. I'm going to outline this to red just so we can see it, but I'm going to kill the fill. Alright, now this right here would be a 90-degree relationship with the sun. Actually, the sun is a little bit lower in this scale, but however you want to do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase this 90 to 130. That's 40 degrees. 2, 3. Oh, there's 40 degrees. Oops. That's 40 degrees. That's your 130 degrees there, homie. Okay. The relationship between horizontal view, which would be to the sun at sunrise, and the moon at his 130 degrees. Now, even in this scale, okay, this scale, now he might have been talking about to the center of it. So let's go ahead and just, say that he meant the center of it. So we'll go for the center. So at this scale, I would get the 90% moon. Because the other part that he's not realizing is that this is not this right here, this is not from the viewpoint of the person on the ground. Okay, what the person on the ground is seeing, I'm going to go ahead and remove this because it's getting a little bit complicated up in here. What the person on the ground is seeing is, hold on, person on the ground, we'll just put it from this guy here. Person on the ground is seeing this and this. Okay, which basically means that the person on the ground, shape outline, let me go ahead and make that a little bit easier to see. This is what the person on the ground is seeing. So the person on the ground is seeing this much, obviously, of the moon. I might be a little bit off on that, but, his graphic isn't exactly perfect either. So, wait, like that. So from the ground, he's seeing, I wouldn't call that 90% this in this particular model, but again, it's not to scale. I would call this probably about at least a good 75% moon. Okay, because that's how much of the moon this is the viewpoint that you would be seeing the moon from. Okay, and this would just be a little sliver across the bottom. Well, it might actually be about 90%, now that I think about it, because it would just be this portion of it here that would be seen as dark to the observer on the ground. So, I mean, I really don't. But like I said, I'm going to do this all out in a bigger video. Hopefully the weather's going to play fair. But currently right now, it does not look like it will be playing fair for the 8th. Oh, wait a minute. It cleared up. I just saw in the weather report that it was not going to be that clear. But hey, cool. You know, if it clears up, but you know, we're also looking towards the end of the day. Oh, 9 p.m., 5 p.m. Okay, well, I might get a chance. Who knows? To get that shot real quick. And I'm going to try and get the most advantageous place. You know, there's a couple of places here where I can get pretty high up, so. Oh, let's see. Planet Neptune God has been just fine. Did you change your name? I am not familiar with the name. Sorry. But, you know, anyway. This is so this is the comprehension level of one Mr. That Guy Redneck Fabulous. I don't get his problem with this. I really don't. And again, if he backs out, so be it. All he did was confirm what everybody else says about him, moving goalposts and backing out of. As I understand, he also lost a bet with somebody and was supposed to remove all the videos on his channel. And well, that obviously didn't happen. So you know, whatever. And just like all of his other comments, I doubt he'll probably comment under this one. But you know, I'm open to surprise on that. So you know, it's hysterical. Okay, now as far as being able to see the moon itself, a full moon, you know, or a near full moon while the sun is still up. You'll never get an exactly full moon. It's the same thing. Viewpoint has not changed. The horizons have not changed. So where he is looking, you're going to see a whole hell of a lot of moon. Okay, and still have the sun in your view. It's just that easy, guys. And so I don't, you know, I don't know where else to go with this, other than, you know, laughing hysterically at him. But again, if he doesn't do it, I don't care. I'm still going to do it because I've been reminded by a couple of people that even though I've shown all these techniques and everybody knows all these techniques, as far as, you know, holding a ball up in the air to match the phase of the moon, you know, I haven't done an actual daytime moon video as to how it works, and even though we all know how it works, but you know, this is just going to give me the opportunity to do that. So whether he plays along or not, I don't really care. So hey, I have a gallery of photos of the moon shot at 600 millimeter Nikon. I do studio lighting. If you want pics to show of shadows smaller than the object with one light, let me know. Oh, hey, well, I might call on you, bud. And welcome to the crew here. And yeah, so like I said, Redneck Fabulous, he's gonna have his fun with this. He's going to claim something. I don't really know what he's gonna claim. And at this point, I've pretty much ceased in caring. So if you want to back out, that guy, if you want to back out, go ahead and back out. You know, all you're gonna do is just know what everybody else is saying. But if you're gonna still do it, you know, like I said, the reason why I wanted you to participate is because obviously, number one, I don't want somebody to just look at my videos and, oh no, that's bullshit. As all flat earthers do. But at the same time, what I also wanted was, you know, I'm that optimistic guy, you know. I like group participation, especially when it comes down to something that you can actually do this yourself. And then if you lack the knowledge and lack the ability to put it together to find out what it is that you are actually displaying to yourself, hey, no problem. I have no problem drawing that out, and of which I am going to do in my video. So, anyway, ladies and gents, this was just an update because he just put out a video, and I happened to notice it, and I couldn't stop laughing. I literally couldn't stop laughing because he literally thinks that your viewpoint is always going to be like this no matter what time of day is it. And for whatever reason, I mean, that's the only justification he can give to this. Otherwise, he's already shot himself in the foot. But, it wouldn't be the first flat earther to do it. Anyway, guys, that's all I really got. I hope you guys enjoyed this and got a little cackle out of it. And we'll see if that guy decides he wants to participate. If he doesn't want to participate, that's fine. I'm going to have a video out on it anyway. So, ladies and gents, I really hope all y'all have a great rest of your evening.
Oh my God.